Guys, welcome back. So today we are doing some mono or black and white nails with accents of silver in there on some gel polish nails. So I've done 3 white and 2 black, and I have top coated these as well, so these are good to go. So to start off, I am gonna do the white, this white one first. So let's just put this on a stand. And then on my palette, I am going to put in black. So these are the only 3 colours that I will be using, mainly the black and white, but I am going to use a grey as well. So let's get these on. And grey. I won't be using a lot of this grey, but I am still going to use it in a couple of these designs. So for the first nail, the tools I will be using is just a dotting tool and a fine detailing brush. Right guys, so we're gonna go in and we're going to draw some lines across. So I'm going to start with a black. So you do need a little bit of product on this so that it all drags through. And I'm going to go up like that. I've got a little bit of cotton pad here just to clean my brush. I'm going to go in with the grey next. Just go across the black. Clean my brush and then go in with the white. So like I have not gone as far over on this bit as I wanted this to go, so I'm just going to go in and just add a few more bits of colour on these. So we're left with that. So for this you could either use your brush and drag it up, or you could use a cocktail stick or something like this little tool that I've got here. But I'll use the brush. So you want to go into your first colour, just get that to a nice point. And then I'm going to put it in, just going to drag that up to the top. I'll do that all the way across this nail. I'm not cleaning my brush, I'm just going to go straight in and do that. So you can see there's little bits where I'm just going to put a little bit more black on this corner here. If it'll pick it up. That might be too much now. You can leave it, you don't have to look perfect. So, and then and then I'm just going to add a little bit of a stem, or the trunk should I say, and then I'm going to bob that into the lamp. Let's get this top coated. So you can do this as big as you want, and then on the top of this Christmas tree I am going to add just a little grey pearl. I'm not going to go for a star on this one, I'm going to keep them all simple. So I'll put that back in. So that is the first one. Second one I am going to do is the one on a black background. So for this one, I don't know what happened there. Okay, so So for this one I'm going to use the grey and the white. I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to do a little dot, and then I'm going to make it go thinner across. So this one I might actually get another brush just to, so I'm not having to mess about. And then I'm going to do a white dot and I'm going to drag this across this way, and I'm going to alternate these colours all the way up this nail. So these do not have to be perfect, you can do these however you like, thickness or shape. Carry that up all the way. I mean, you could do a lot more colours if you like as well, you don't have to just keep to 2. Well, that worked, and it just wants to keep falling, so let's leave that off and I'll just hold it. I'm going to put a little bit of a white one here as well. Then we'll finish with the black stem. So when that's come out, I'm going to top coat this one as well. As you can see, these are just really quick and easy designs, just to, I mean, you don't have to do them black and white, but it does look nice. Got some caviar beads. Let's use some silver caviar beads for this one. And she spilt them all over the desk. Okay. Just going to add about 4 on the top of this. And then I'll bob that one under the lamp. So that is the second design. Right, so for this next one, I'm going to take some foil gel. So you don't need a lot of this. It's only to do a little triangle. So we'll do this one on the white tip. So for this one, I'm going to draw, and you're not going to be able to see this, so I don't think you can anyway. I'm going to draw a big triangle. And then just colour that in. You can just about make it out. I've done a triangle in that section, so I'm going to throw that in the lamp. I'll probably do that for about 30 seconds because I don't think that needs long. for the first part, I'm just going to take some silver foil. So I've already used this, as you can see, but using enough on this just to do this little part that I'm going to do next. So over that, I'm just going to go in and do one, most of this covered. It's always harder when you've got bleeding gloves on. Okay. That's the foil, so there's still little bits of the white coming through there. So the next part of this one is I am going to put the little stem. I keep calling it a stem, I don't know why. I'm going to do its trunk, should I say. And when that comes out, obviously you've got to top coat that, so that is what I'm going to do next. So let's get this one top coated just so that we don't lose the foil. And the only thing I am going to do on this one, if I can find a tiny one, I'm just going to put a little black stone on top. I think I like that one. That is so effective but so simple is that one. Right, so we'll do the black one next, which is I've never tried this one before. So what we are going to take is caviar beads. So I'm not sure which colour to use, so I don't know if to use white or the silver ones. Anyway, we might mix them up, I don't know yet. Let's have a look. So I'm going to draw again a Christmas tree shape. So all these I'm just keeping simple, but if you want to do them a bit more detailed and have more lines and stuff coming off of them and like branchy parts coming off that are not perfectly straight, you could do that, right? So we've got the centre in, colour that in. Now then, decisions. Do we do it all in one colour? Or do we mix them? I don't know. Let's just pour the white on, see what happens first. I'm not picking all these up random, so I'll probably make a mess here. Okay. So I'm gonna just push these into a better shape. I mean, you don't have to push them into a shape, you could have them very organic like. I might actually do them organic, I might let them just be a bit bumpy and lumpy. So I'm just going to leave little gaps if I can throughout this. I wonder if we could stick some silver in between, just to, yes, that's what we'll do. And these little gaps, we'll just throw some silver caviar beads in. That does not want to come off. And I think I'll do a little chunk in silver beads as well. Again, I think I'll use some of the caviar beads on the top to do you always get one that does not want to come off, don't you? So this one I'm just messing about with this till I get it in a shape that I like. Really knock the rest of the caviar beads everywhere then. I'm just going to make this bottom just a little bit bigger, longer, should I say. So you could put any bead in there, but because this is black and white and I'm using silver, I don't really want to go in with some nice bright whites and not whites, yellows and stuff like that. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So let's put that onto the stand. And then the last one is on the white nail. So for this one, now I'm going to load my brush up with a black gel polish. And I'm going to go from left to right, coming down this nail. So you could do these wider, you could do this however you like. I'm going to bring this off to this side. I'm going to go in and just make that a little bit more of a point. And then on this bit I'm just going to do the chunky bit. But on this one I'm not going to colour it in too much. I'm just going to like randomly pull that down. Looks like an end now. Let's take that little bit off at the bottom that I've just done. Doesn't it? It looks like a little end. Let's take that off. a mess there, didn't I? Let's just get this and clean that up down. I am going to just do a little bit of an extra bit here because that just looks weird. So if you're not happy with any of these shapes, you can go in, tidy these up and add little bits more where you want. I think that should be fine because once I've put the glitter on this, I think that'll look completely different. Right, so for this glitter I am using black. So I'm just going to pour that onto this nail before I cure it. Just make sure that's covered. Tap that excess off, and then I'm going to, I mean, it won't look like that in a minute, but I'm going to put that under the lamp for a minute. So when it comes out, I'm going to dust that off. Give that a good one just to make sure in between all these are removed. Right, I'll just remove that. So on this one I am gonna do, the question is, I'm gonna use this little tool. I just want little dots on every branch now, just to put some caviar beads. So I don't want these too big on this because they never want to come off, do they? When you want them to come off, they just won't. Loads on the table, so I'll use the ones on the table they might actually pick up. I'm going to try and put a couple little dots going up the middle of the tree as well. See if we can get them to stick onto the glitter as well on this part. Probably won't. Right, let's try it on the white bit instead. Ah, that's better. So as long as it's on the white bit, it will come off. So if you want to, I might cure this first before I start doing this, but if you go in with something sharp and there's still little bits of your glitter inside, like there, it will clean it off if you just give it a little bit of a scrape. And then lastly, on this one, I'm going to put, I think we need some silver on the top of this one. So I'm going to put a big if I can pick it up. A big silver rhinestone on the top of that one. So I'm going to put that under. Do you know what? I think we need another little caviar bead in that little bit there. I think that just looks a bit bare. There we go. Put that under for a minute. Right guys, so let's show you these a bit closer up now. So this one is the drag through where you dragged it up. This one was the where you put the dot and then drag it through to the other side. I think this one is my favourite, is this middle one. I just think that's so simple, but that looks so nice. And then obviously there's the caviar bead one, and then the glitter tree. So I hope you enjoyed these, but yeah, they're so simple, well, these ones to do. So if you give it a try, you have to let us know and see what colours you did and how you found it. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.